Look at this. All right, how do I close this out? All right, got it. Okay, so look at all these. This is closed roads in Miami. That's my hood right there. That's my area. Okay, look at this. This is what's crazy is I can tap on that in real time. What? This is my new laptop. Okay, look at this. Construction. I mean, all the construction. What did I do? Talk about a surveillance city, though. Look at this. Road work. It says serious, right? And then we go over here. Serious. Ah, that's my favorite part. Look at the state. Okay. Moderate. Look at all those roadblocks, though. That is crazy. Who would want to live there? Look at that. Okay, and what time is it? It's 11:09. So that means it's like 4 in the morning out there. 3 in the morning. Hell no. That is so... Okay, I can click on any of these. Pah. Talk about a surveillance city, right? Cameras everywhere. Oh, camera right here. Go to the beach. Want to go to the beach? I could show you where I was almost trafficked. They don't have a lot of cameras on the beach for some reason. Isn't that weird? Right, because there's a lot of trafficking going on in this area, right? There's a serious. Fascinating. But we got cameras all over the highways over here. Look at that. That's far. But when I get closer, you can see more and more. Like, what are they working out over there? That is so crazy. I'm the queen of Miami. Let me show you. Like, I know that city. Let me go over here. Show me Miami. Show me Miami. Bada binga. Look at this. Like, I'm not kidding when I tell you, I was everywhere. All over that city for VIP TV. For whatever. I was all over. Never had it like that. I still have pictures of my maps. There was never any construction like that. I just look at this and I'm like, who would want to live in that shit? Excuse my language. That is crazy. All the way to Pompano Beach, too. Surveillance city. Like James Munder said, there's one way in and there's one way out of Florida, right? So yeah, this highway, that highway, this highway, or you can go over here, but it all goes down to the same highways. Dun, 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 dun. All the way out. Right there. These roads, that's like the scenic route, right? I-95 goes all the way to New York. But I wonder what's going on. There's something going on down here. Seriously. This place is way too packed. It's ridiculous. Y'all need to get out of there. That's too much. How I realized it was too much was, let me show you if I can do this. Hold on. Satellite. This is my new computer, so I get to see all this cool stuff. Just like everybody else. Alright, so right here. Let me go over here. Turn this guy down. Let's go. Ocean. I love that area, but no. We gotta go right here, Miami Beach. Okay, so I want to go more up here. No, yeah, right here. Like, this is a good area. Okay. So I want you to see this area, okay? So here's the highway. This area is supposed to be quiet. it used to be a little bit more quieter, right? So you see all these condos? All right there, right next to the beach. These are sky rises. Not the Hilton, but let me show y'all. These are the nice, quaint little buildings. So we want to go... I just want to show you because there's plenty of areas like this. Hold on. Stay away from this area. If you guys are traveling, just stay away from this area. It's not even worth going here. Go to like Lauderhill area, like go up north a little bit more. Okay, here's the Fontainebleau. So this is where all the celebrities hang out, right? And we have all these nice hotels. We got right here A1A. So when we go like this, you can see like the sky rises, right? This is how I was almost trafficked, was from a circle like this, but that's a whole nother story. Okay. When you live on a condo, in a condo, and you live on Miami Beach, I'm gonna go. That's a good area too. Okay, so kind of all old too, a little bit. These are kind of like the area you would want to live if you're like 20 years old, right? But when you want to buy a condo, you want to go more up here. Yeah, Biscayne. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Surfside, this is my area. Okay. These condos are, I don't know, 300 feet. Sky rises, I mean, almost mile like high sky rises. They're so big. Okay, but when you are leaving these condos, let me show you, for instance. I'm trying to find my area here. Okay, North Bay, North Miami. So this is right here. Okay, Miami Gardens. This is it right here. Okay, so Miami Gardens, you drive down straight right here. Okay, there's Sunny Isles. This is like the most beautiful area. Aventura, Golden Beach. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. Opalaka, Waka Flocka. Okay, Bell Harbor Island. So they have all these areas right here with these huge, beautiful condos right here, right? Okay. No, I'm not taking a trip down memory lane. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. So these condos, just picture if you lived here. Okay. You live. Oh, this is a perfect example. Okay. Because there's so many of these, but this is just like, you got to see it to believe it. Oh, of course, it's a Trump one. Trump International Beach Resort, right? So you live on the 130th floor, okay? And then your friends all live on, you know, from the 20th to the 30th to the 60th floor, right? So your parking garage is going to be all right here. That's where the parking garage is, okay? It's all under there. And right here, obviously, that's going to be the parking garage. But most of them are like this. And your parking is going to be right underneath. Okay. In Florida, we don't have basements. So they usually just build it right there. Like you'll see like this area probably is the parking garage looking out. Okay. Anyway, picture yourself trying to go to work. Okay. Leaving that parking garage from the 57th floor. Getting to your vehicle. Getting out of the parking garage, which is 6 levels. To only come out right here. Okay. But your boy, he's right here. He's on the 57th floor. Okay. He's going to take the elevator all the way down and say hello to everybody. Who wants to say hello to anybody in the morning? I don't. And then, this is not obviously the building. I'm just saying for example. Because this is how jam-packed this place is. It's insane. And then you get to your car. And then you have, let's say this one looks taller than this one. You're going to go through 7 stories down. Okay. Then there's a red light right here. You got a red light, okay? You and all your freaking friends and all your neighbors right here. Y'all can't stand each other now. Because you guys are both in the same side of traffic, pissed off and hungover from hanging out at the beach and trying to get to work. So now, you get past the red light, right? Get past that red light. And when you get past that red light, you got to be in A1A traffic, okay? And this is stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. 8 a.m., 8 a.m. You're like dying to get on the highway, okay? And then about 40 minutes. See how it's green and it's like going nice? Just traveling. Oh, no. It's not like that in the morning. You're going to go hit that red light. You're going to hit that red light. You're going to hit all those red lights on your beautiful scenic route, knowing all your neighbors, knowing y'all are all pissed off. And then you get the highway. Once you get to this light right here, it's insanity. Because then you got all these cross streets. You get on the highway, nothing but blockage. Because then you got this island. You got that island. You got all these transitional periods right here. And then you got to figure out what area does not have a car accident on it. What street do you want to take? Because you can't take really many roads, right? There's one way in and one way out of Florida. Then you pick that road or you pick that road. And then you got to drive in traffic for another hour to get to work. That's how that works. Because everybody wanted to move to Miami and South Florida. You guys are all thinking that's a slice of paradise. I lived there, the last era of the slice of paradise. That right there is a freaking nightmare. That is a nightmare. 100. That is cray for real. I thought it was bad when I was there.